Hey guys, 1952 Jeep here. It's Jason. Today we're going to do something that one of my favorite recipes. It's a sweet pepper relish, and it's one of the first recipes I got off of YouTube. I think it was like the second recipe I tried off of YouTube, and so far it's still one of the best canning recipes that I've ever done. I got it from Noreen's kitchen. At the time I think she was just starting out, calling it Noreen's Homestead. And anyway, Atticus 9799, she's now everybody I'm sure knows her as Homestead Honey Girl. But anyway, this is my twist on it. Her video is much more detailed, covers everything well, but basically I start off with a colander full of sweet peppers, and depending on what kind of peppers I use, it winds up being a different color every time. It always turns out delicious, and here when I get through making this, I'll show you some different batches that I made last year, like I say. But I do want to give a shout out and give props to Noreen, Atticus 9799, because if I hadn't seen it on her channel, I'd have never made it. So I'm gonna start out by de-seeding and cutting these up and getting them ready to go into the food processor. And like I say, be back in just a few. Got a lot of chopping and cutting to do. There we have it. We got the peppers cut up and de-seeded. Now did about 10 sweet banana peppers. I did 5 jalapenos. Like I said, took the ribs out, de-seeded all of them, and did just a colander full of sweet bell peppers. Yellow baby bells, orange baby bells, red baby bells, a green one or two. So we'll have it'll wind up with a beautiful color to it when it's all done, and it won't be hot. The jalapenos, you can adjust that any way you want. If you want to put 20 jalapenos in there and give it some bite, that's up to you. Alright, back to the forefront of the process is the food processor, which will really make your life easy. So we're going to take and turn these 4 large Vidalia onions into relish, and be back in just a second. So there's our peppers. First batch of the peppers all minced up and turned into relish, ready to go. Still got that much more to run through the processor, and there's our onions. So consistency about like that right there is what you're looking for, because it's going to be relish. So anyway, let me get finished up here. Okay, we got our 4 large onions mixed in, all of our peppers out of the colander mixed in. Now it's time for 2 tablespoons of celery seed. Mix that in real good, and then from there we step over and start making our brine.
Dad, turn it off.
Okay, now it's time to make the brine. First off, we take 4 cups of plain old 5% white vinegar, 3.5 cups of sugar, take 2 teaspoons of turmeric, 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 and mix that all in. And you also make yourself a spice pouch. Basically, Noreen does it with fresh cinnamon and pickling spices. I actually just use the mixed pickling spice. You can use Ball or the McCormick brand pickling spice. They both work just as good. And I just basically throw a half a bottle into a coffee filter, and then tie that up with some kitchen twine and let it steep in the brine all the way through the cooking process. So let me get this all put together and be back in a second. Okay, got my little spice ball tied off to the handle of my stock pot. Gonna add 4 cups of vinegar, 3.5 cups of sugar. Alright, I'm gonna have to set the set the camera down for this. My goodness. Oh, come on. Don't fight me. Alright, how about I just do you like that? Okay. 2. Alright. 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Kick the heat on, kind of. Okay, friends. We've got this up to a boil. Like I said earlier, about 20 minutes. Want to stir constantly. Be real gentle real gentle around your little spice ball there. I don't know if you can see it around the steam or not. You don't want to beat that thing up too much. It is a paper coffee filter. Actually, I do mine in 2. I double bag it basically, and I'm still trying to be real gentle around the thing, because you smack it around too much, it's liable to crack open, dump all the peppers and stuff in there, which really won't hurt nothing, but you know, who wants to find a peppercorn in their relish, you know? So anyway, give me a few minutes, say 20 minutes, stirring constantly with it at a gentle little boil, and we'll be ready to put this stuff in jars. So, be right back. Okay, these are ready to go into the water bath. 15 minutes at a good hard boil. Don't worry about any piece parts that get left on the outside, they'll rinse right off. Like I say, 15 minutes at a good hard boil. That's the process. I wound up getting, actually, I got 9 pints out of it, but my water bath won't do them all, so we're just going to put plastic lids on those other 2, stick them in the refrigerator, and they will be gone quickly. We go through this stuff. This stuff is absolutely delicious. We go through this like crazy. So, there we go. We got 7 in the water bath. Getting them up to a boil. Kick them up to high. Get them up to a boil. Set your timer for 15 minutes once they're boiling, and pull them out. Actually, after the 15 minutes, take the lid off. Let it rest for 5 minutes. You know, switch the heat off. Let it rest for 5 minutes with the lid off, and then pull them out. Set them on the towel, and let those guys sit there for at least 24 hours before you touch them. So, we'll be back in just a few. Okay, they're all out of the water bath now, and look at how pretty that comes out. I mean, and I'm pretty sure I said it earlier. Here's some from last year. it just depends on what kind of peppers you put in, the difference in color. I mean, if you look at the difference in color right there, but that just had a little more red bell pepper in it. This batch here had a little more green bell pepper in it. All taste phenomenal. I mean, every batch that I've made, and like I say, I picked up on this recipe from Noreen, Atticus 9799, early last year, and I have gifted this stuff left and right. And I think I said earlier in this video that I had a friend send me back or call me up, and she told me, she says this stuff would make shoe leather taste good. So in ending, I'm just going to say, you know, go to Noreen's channel, Atticus 9799, check out her videos. Even if you're not into canning, she's got all kinds of sandwich recipes, casseroles, anything you can imagine, desserts. She's an incredible she's got an incredible channel. Everything she makes is good. This is just my personal favorite because I'm into canning. It's my hobby. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do, and this is one of my favorite recipes to follow. So, like I say, I'm not gonna say that I'm good at this. I'm gonna say that I just followed the recipe of the Pepper Queen, and that's it, guys. 1952 Jeep out. You guys have a great day, great weekend. Try this recipe. Definitely sub her channel. She's got tons of incredible recipes. Take care. See ya. Out.